Please be seated. Chancellor, University Council, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers, academic and professional staff, graduands, families and friends, it is with pleasure that I welcome you to Victoria University's graduation ceremony for the College of Engineering and Science and the College of Law and Justice. My name is Susan Young and I'm the Dean of Students at Victoria University and your MC for today. On behalf of my fellow Victoria University staff, I extend a warm welcome and congratulate all graduands on their achievements today. As a mark of respect to Australia's Indigenous people, we acknowledge the ancestors, elders and families of the Burrong and the Woiwurrung of the Kulin, who are the traditional owners of university land. As we share our own knowledge practices within the university, may we pay respect to the deep knowledge embedded within the Aboriginal community and their ownership of country. We acknowledge that the land on which we meet is a place of age-old ceremonies of celebration, initiation and renewal, and that the Kulin people's living culture has a unique role in the life of this region. Now, before we commence today's proceedings, I would like to invite Ms. Janet Galpin of the Burrong Foundation to deliver the welcome to country. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you, Susan. Waminjaka, welcome. I would like to pay my respect to my ancestors, to all of you here today for the Victorian University College of Engineering and Science and of College of Law and Justice, to the Chancellor, to the Deputy Vice-Chancellor, also to my elders, past, present, future, and to any emerging leaders of our communities. As a representative and family member of the Bunwarang, Melbourne's First People, I'm pleased to be able to welcome you all here today. We are especially pleased to recognise the commitment that you've made here today in paying respect to the spirit of this land and to its First Peoples. Through this, you have shown the willingness to honour sacred ground. The Bunwarang land stretches from Wilson's Promontory all the way to the mouth of the Werribee River, encompassing both of our beautiful bays, Western Port and Port Phillip. I also want to speak to you about the 4 values that we all should share: learning, respecting, celebrating and honouring. Today we are celebrating this event and we are all also honouring sacred ground, and by doing this we honour our community. Today is also a day of learning, and through learning we respect each other. It is important for all Victorians to understand and appreciate the history and the culture of the Indigenous people of Melbourne, who played a significant role in the development of Melbourne, both before and after European arrival, and they are also unknown to many people who live in this land. The struggle to preserve their culture and traditions began with their ancestors in the 1830s. One of the lessons that we should take from this struggle was the way that the elders of the day and the leaders forged alliances that led to many of the achievements that we take for granted today. As Australians, while we may have all descended from different clans, language groups, and from countries all across the world, we can all learn from this lesson of our forefathers, leaders, and our elders. The word welcome in Bunwarang is Waminjaka, and it translates to come with purpose. It is also a contract between the people as the custodians of this land and yourselves to ensure that our laws are adhered to and to guarantee safe passage for those who ask. According to tradition, this land has always been protected by the creator Bunjil, who travels as an eagle, and by one who protects the waterways and travels as a crow. Bunjil taught the Bunwarang to always welcome guests but he always required the Bunwarang to ask all visitors to make two promises that I will ask of you here today: to obey the laws of Bunjil and not to harm the children or the land of Bunjil. This commitment was made through the exchange of a small bow dipped in the water and the spoken words, Waminjaka. Thank you, everybody. Please now welcome Brent Watkins from Culture Evolves to play the didgeridoo for us.
Well, thank you very much, Janet and Brent. I would now like to invite Mr. Rene Noguera to present today's occasional address. With 2 degrees from VU, Rene has forged a career around roles that require engineering and legal mindsets. After graduating, Rene became the commercial manager of a multi-billion-dollar program managing the level crossing removals program for Metro Trains Melbourne. Now Rene is the technical director of the Rail Infrastructure and Asset Management Group onto it. Rene has established a strong reputation within the rail industry for his methodical approach. He provides strong commercial and technical leadership for all of his projects and has always delivered on time. Rene has in-depth experience across a range of industries, including rail, civil works, level crossing removals, operational rail networks, airports, ports, and government departments in the delivery of multi-billion-dollar infrastructure works. Rene is a proud VU alumnus, graduating with a Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Engineering, and is now a valued member of the VU Alumni Board Action Group. Please welcome Rene Noguera.
This feels great. So before I begin, I'd like to acknowledge the Wurundjeri people who are the traditional custodians of this land, and I'd also like to pay respects to the elders both past and present of the Kulin Nation and extend that respect to all other Indigenous Australians present. So good morning, graduates, VU colleagues, family and friends. I thank you for allowing me to speak before you today. Thank you for the introduction. It's very humbling. It makes me very nervous, but also it's daunting at the same time. I hope to live up to it. Graduates, how good does it feel to hear that term? It feels amazing, but for me, it feels better to hear congratulations, lawyers, and congratulations, engineers of the future. You've passed through the gates of the university and you're about to enter the big bad world of responsibility, graduate programs, career paths, your financial independence, and more than anything, making the choices that define your future. I know it's a scary fact, but also very empowering as now you have the keys to your own success. Not so long ago, I was sitting where you are right now. So thankful for finishing my degree and wondering how in the world am I going to be the best engineer or the best lawyer that makes such an impact in my field. You see, all I knew I had to do was give it all I had and make sure I made myself proud and my parents proud. Because we migrated to Australia in the early 90s with little to nothing. Literally, we had $1,000 in our pocket, and my parents and I, we persevered, and we made it through, and here I am today. Just like yourselves, you've persevered through it all, and you stand now VU graduates. And VU alumni are among them, they're changing the world, literally. Currently, just in Victoria in itself, VU alumni are running the largest infrastructure projects to date. Our first female chief engineer is a VU alumni, and not to mention VU engineers and lawyers hold multiple board positions and directorships throughout major corporations and government entities. And the best of all, even the global head of business at Walt Disney is a VU alumni and a strong, strong supporter of the College of Engineering. So you truly are in great company. Currently, legal and engineering graduates are in the most demand than they've ever been before. And with the amount of infrastructure projects and major projects currently happening in Victoria, you have the best opportunity to carve your own destiny. So please do not fret and do not fear if you haven't got a graduate position or articles or a job secured straight after today, because there is so much time. So please persevere and make sure you give it all that you have. So you see, when I did my graduate program, I was one of 300 that applied for my grad program, and they only selected 3 of us. And this was during the height of the GFC. So competition was fierce, and we had to make sure we added value. So just remember, you will succeed as long as you never, ever give up on yourself. Now, I've found success in my life has been steady and constant, but not due to some lucky gene. I haven't won lotto, and I haven't done anything, I haven't won anything in life really. But I've found that the whole status quo of you make your own luck with hard work, with constant work, and the pursuit of knowledge, and surrounding myself with like-minded and positive influences, it works, it truly does. So my secret is simple, and I call it the B principles. And not to make this into a lecture, because you've all passed, you've done it, but simply be happy. Do everything in your power to make yourself content, focused, and make sure you look after yourself and your family. And don't allow others the power to control your happiness. You have the power, graduates, so use it. Key thing, do not take life too seriously. You're about to enter the most dense and regimented industries. So take time to have fun, be happy, laugh, and bring happiness to others. Be your own person. With a constant bombardment of information, social media, positive and negative people around you, make sure you stay true to yourself. It's in our primal nature to survive, so follow your instincts and listen to that inner voice. Because generally, it's right, and if it's not, you only have yourself to blame. Be strong. Your body and your mind are so powerful and malleable, and they can do amazing and extraordinary things if you just feed them, look after them on a daily basis. You'll not only be fit and healthy, but over time you'll become a leader in your industry because of all the knowledge you've accumulated on that daily basis. Be honest. I cannot stress this one more. Your integrity and your reputation are so valuable, and you should do everything in your power to maintain them to the highest standards. You see, one of my previous mentors told me, it takes you a lifetime to build a strong reputation, but the minute you sacrifice your integrity, you lose a lifetime's worth of work in an instant. So please protect your integrity as it was a loved one. Be generous. As you will become leaders in your industry in time, remember to pay it forward. We've all had help in our life, and people have gone the extra mile to help us. So make sure that you remember to give back and help the people who are in need or just need that chance. Because generosity and giving, without expectation of anything in return, pays back 10 times over. Trust me, I know. And last but not least, graduates, be resilient. Life is anything but linear. There are many ups and downs, and it will test you mentally, spiritually, and physically. But the one thing you can count on more than anything is yourself and the belief in yourself. Failure is a part of life, and it's necessary for you to truly understand who you are and how you are able to get past it all. And in the event that you do need a hand, all you need to think about is these B principles, hopefully, and it will get you through. Ultimately, graduates, you've picked the two best fields to work in, and in the best era to do so. So remember, you are still young, you have your entire life ahead of you. Do not rush to grow up. Do not accept a job that you do not love truly and are passionate about. Make sure you are challenged on a daily basis and you are supported and you support others. But always appreciate and be humbled by the opportunities before you and never take anything for granted. Because as soon as something appears, it could disappear at the same time. So make sure you appreciate everything. Once again, graduates, congratulations. Today we celebrate you and your families and your success, and you've done it. So I commend you all. The next chapter of life is truly exciting, and make sure you take the time to enjoy it. Be present, look up off your phones, never stop learning, be great VU leaders, and more than anything, be great human beings and make a positive impact on this world. I'm sure I'll see some of you on site or in the boardrooms, and I can't wait to see what we can achieve together. I thank you all for this opportunity. I thank the university. It's been a big part of my life. And I wish you all nothing but greatness, because I know you will be great. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Renee, for those inspiring words. I would now like to welcome our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, AO. The Chancellor's role is to chair the Council and to guide the strategic direction of the University. Thank you, George.
Thank you, Susan. Deputy Vice-Chancellor, distinguished guests, senior officers, staff, graduands, families and friends, can I also warmly welcome you, all of you, to today's graduation ceremony. Today is a day for you to celebrate. You've taken the opportunity that Victoria University has offered, and with hard work and determination, you've now achieved success. And we're delighted to have colleagues and students here from our partner institutions. Our partnerships throughout Australia and Asia are very important to us and provide wonderful pathway opportunities for students to study at Victoria University through institutions such as Sunway University in Malaysia, Lithan Academy in Singapore, Hanoi University in Vietnam, Liaoning and Henan Universities, and the Central University of Finance and Economics, all in China. A special mention also to our colleagues and students who've travelled from VU in Sydney. Welcome to all of you. You've demonstrated a capacity to set goals and to achieve them. You've shown persistence and determination. You've learnt the art of juggling priorities, and many of you have overcome significant challenges in order to complete your studies. And these are not just qualities that have enabled you to gain your well-earned qualifications, they are qualities that will assist you as you build your career. Getting to today's ceremony is one of the many successes that you will enjoy in life. So be proud of what you've achieved, and know that your parents, your families, your friends, and all the staff who've been a part of your time with us are equally delighted with what you have attained. You're graduating from a world-class university that is ranked in the top 2% of universities worldwide. We're ranked at number 53 of all the universities that are less than 50 years old, as assessed by the prestigious Times Higher Education World Rankings. This is a significant milestone for Victoria University. It gives prestige to your qualification, and you can proudly claim that you're a graduate of one of the world's top universities that has done its best to equip you to meet the needs of our 21st century world. We are constantly investing in contemporary and innovative ways to create the best student experience possible. We've revolutionised tertiary education with our first-year model. In 2018, our first-year bachelor students studied their subjects in 4-week blocks, 1 unit at a time, enabling students to focus on a single subject in depth and in small classes rather than juggling multiple competing deadlines. This is a first in Australia. The first-year model has been tremendously successful, with impressive increases in student attendance rates and decreases in failure rates. Based on the positive feedback from our students and from our staff, we're now extending this mode of teaching into the second year of our bachelor courses in 2019 and in further years beyond that. We've established the VU Academy for Social Change and Leadership with the specific purpose of empowering and enabling students to be agents of change to create positive impacts in the community. The VU Academy creates opportunities for our students to be leaders of social change, and many of today's and institutionalises social entrepreneurship as a key factor in solving many of today's most important problems. This student focus to creating social change is yet another first in an Australian university. We've commenced the implementation of VU Online to extend higher education opportunities to a broad audience who may not be able to access traditional types of education. From September this year, the university's Master of Business Admin, which was awarded a Tier 1 rating in CEO Magazine's 2018 Global Rankings, and the Graduate Certificate in Business Administration will be available to study online. And so this gives students the options of completing these highly regarded VU courses in face-to-face, blended and fully online modes. Finally, we've established VU Innovations, an initiative that focuses on new ways of growing value for the university's students, staff, and industry and community stakeholders by stimulating and activating innovation. For students, it will build on the recent significant extra and co-curricular inputs of the university's entrepreneurs in residence to develop and deliver innovation and entrepreneurship curricula, particularly through its brand new bachelor degree, The Entrepreneurial Mindset. For our community and industry partners, VU Innovations will grow its existing provision of services to help organisations and individuals develop the innovative skills and knowledge needed to tackle their increasingly disrupted operating environments. Victoria University was born in and proudly remains part of the west of Melbourne. While our reach and our aspirations are global, we remain focused on our vision to deliver value by uplifting the communities in which we operate. And this means we have a particular focus on engaging with industries and communities who live and operate in Melbourne's west. For VU, an institution that is deeply connected with our region, fostering interdisciplinary problem solving is a distinctive feature of our approach to learning and teaching and to research and translation. We make sure that our graduates are prepared to address typical contemporary and emerging challenges through an interdisciplinary approach in their future workplace, and that our research, leveraging from its local content, becomes renowned for generating outcomes of national and global significance. We believe we're responsible for developing the next generation of thinkers to solve such challenges. Today, we're graduating students from two colleges. The College of Engineering and Science brings engineering, science, information technology, and the built environment under one roof, demonstrating a commitment to serving the educational needs of the West and beyond. We have Excellence in Research Australia ranking. This is the ranking system for assessing the research activities of all the universities in Australia. Our ranking is at the level of 5 in electrical and electronic engineering. 5 means we are significantly above world standard. It's 4 in mechanical engineering, 4 in general engineering, 4 in applied mathematics, and 4 in mathematical science. Again, that means we are above world standard. Our computer science degree is ranked second best amongst Victorian universities, with its engineering and technology degree ranked third in the state in the Times Higher Education World University Subject Rankings of 2018. The college has greatly increased the number of pathways into its courses from both local and international providers. College has also expanded its international activities with 3 transnational education programs at our Chinese partners, Henan, Lithan Academy in Singapore, and the National School of Business Management in Sri Lanka. The college has also been developing and strengthening its industry partnerships, including with the Builders Academy Australia, the Hendry Group, and Transurban. College teaching is informed by its world-class research. And I'd just like to tell you about some of the research highlights of the college. Developing the antenna and communication protocols for smartphones. Helping Australians in the Antarctic Division implement water recycling for their Antarctic bases, and to have our process design at the Davis Station for testing. Testing the safety of Melbourne Metro and Cross Yarra tunnels. Modelling bushfires to enable better firefighting management via the Bushfire and Natural Hazards CRC. Working with Melbourne Water to assess new biological treatment processes to upgrade the Western Treatment Plant. And PhD students working with Western Water to treat wastewater with algae and with lower energy and produce valuable byproducts at the same time. Developing magnetic particle technology to decontaminate wildlife in the event of oil spills at sea. Applied mathematics, in which VU has the highest ranking, include complex dynamic systems modelling, analysis and design of control and filtering, mathematical inequalities and their applications, approximation theory, coding, network control systems, multi-agent systems, fuzzy modelling, analysis and design, hybrid systems, and information theory. I'm so pleased I got all of that out. I'm not a science graduate, as you can all interpret, but you can see the impact, the significant impact that VU, with its teaching and its research, has on our community at large. Locally, the college hosted the Science and Engineering Challenge, which has become a high point in the calendar of many local schools, as well as running the Spark Engineering program for secondary school students. In the latest program, students used Arduino microcontrollers. I better find out what an Arduino microcontroller is, but our students used Arduino microcontrollers to develop wearable technology, as well as using the wave tank to design ships able to withstand tsunamis. A very, very notable achievement was our college academic, Professor Peng Shi, being named as one of the world's, and I quote, hottest researchers on the planet in all disciplines, and the world's most cited researcher in electrical and electronic engineering. Peng is being awarded a Chancellor's Medal at today's ceremony, and you will hear more about his incredible achievements. We work hard to equip our students to make a contribution in the real world. And that's one of the attributes of our College of Law and Justice, because it offers programs designed to ensure that our students graduate with a legal education which includes diverse practical experience. Graduates, such as yourselves, can differentiate yourself in the workforce because as part of your studies, you've participated in clinical legal education programs. Beyond what you learn in the classroom, real-world experiences are integral to your learning at Victoria University. College of Law and Justice provides this through its close links with the legal profession, which are enhanced by a physical location in the heart of Melbourne's legal precinct. The College of Law and Justice applies a skills-based and clinical approach to teaching, in line with the concept of what lawyers do, rather than simply a what the law is approach. The strong connections we have to legal and community partners are key in setting up our students for a fruitful career. We're connected through partnerships and engagement with the judiciary, the courts, law firms, and legal centres, offering work placements to our students so that we can provide them with a head start to the beginning of your careers. You've enjoyed the benefits of the college's strong connections to the legal profession, including West Justice, Victoria Legal Aid, Victoria Police, the Magistrates Court of Victoria, as well as many private law firms such as Starry and Partners. We also work with the communities across the west of Melbourne, in the City of Melbourne, and with our partners in Asia to play a key role in promoting law and justice, community and industry development. All of these things will contribute to helping us reach our goal as a university to be a great university of the 21st century. In 2017, one of our students, Amanda McDermott, was awarded the Supreme Court Prize. The Supreme Court Prize is a very high honour in the legal community. It was established in 1864. It was originally awarded to the top student, the University of Melbourne, but now includes all Victorian universities offering a law degree, and our student was the top student in Victoria. Today, as you graduate and leave us to embark on your career, consider how you might use the skills that you've acquired to strengthen the communities from which you've come, or the new communities you're destined to become part of. Today, more than 250 of you will graduate, and I encourage you to remain connected to the VU community as a member of the Alumni Association so that you can continue to build your personal and professional networks. I have no doubt that you will be wonderful ambassadors for Victoria University, and again, I offer my congratulations to all of you. To the family and the friends who are with us, can I just remind you that this is a celebration? Yes, we've had a lot of formality. We're all dressed in our academic gowns. We paid our respects to the long tradition of the previous owners of this land, the traditional owners of this land. But we're also a young university, and we love to celebrate. This is an important day for all of you, and so I would encourage you to celebrate with as much enthusiasm as possible. You're allowed to clap and cheer loudly at these ceremonies. Despite the formality, we don't see ourselves as a stuffy old university. We're here to celebrate the achievements of all of the students today. So please applaud with as much enthusiasm as possible. And I do say that if you don't applaud enthusiastically enough, you won't be invited back to any future ceremonies. Thank you. I now call upon the representative from our academic board, Associate Professor Randall Robinson, to present the authorised record of all conferred graduates for this ceremony and those in absentia. Thank you, Randall. Now, this may well be the most important part of the ceremony because you are not quite graduates yet. But I'm about to turn you all into graduates. So I want you all to stand up, please. All the graduates, please stand up. Hold the applause for a minute. No. That's just a start, okay? It wasn't quite loud enough, so just hold the applause for a minute. I have to say something very important. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Council of Victoria University, I admit the duly authorised graduates to the appropriate awards and to all the rights and all of the privileges of those awards. You are now graduates. Congratulations, and we can all cheer. Now, because you are graduates from two very good colleges of the highly rated Victoria University, you are able to do complicated tasks. And the first complicated task I'm going to ask you to do is to turn around. Turn around, face your family and friends, all of your supporters, and you graduates, give them a round of applause to say thank you. Thank you for all of the support that helped you to get here. Thank you, family and friends. Now you may turn around and sit.
You can sit down now. Well, thank you, Chancellor. I call upon the Dean, College of Engineering and Science, Professor Faz Khosrow. Thank you.
Chancellor, I'm honoured to present the graduates from the College of Engineering and Science. Bachelor of Building Construction Management, Pierre-Beau Pierre. Bachelor of Building Surveying, Wendell Anderson. Yamlak Taya Lema. Anthony Tran. Stephen Long Tran.
Sorry. You cheered very loudly before. You've made hardly any noise as the graduates have come up on stage. You've got to keep it up, okay? Please.
Stephen Long Tran. Yeah. Eden Michael Fromanzik. Bachelor of Engineering, Civil Engineering, Elias Abdullah. Ralph Dominic Augustine. Wendy Ruby Anderson. Taylor J. Collier. Ahmad Eldenawi. Zachary Yamali. Nuwan Marzanka Kamararapi Kamarajali. Alexander Nikolowski. Good or two. Ahmed Redwan. Munir Osman Saeed. Braden John Strahan. Graham Bruce Williams. Bachelor of Engineering, Mechanical Engineering, Royden Peter Boyd. Bachelor of Information Technology, Network and Systems Computing, Daniel Bates. Patrick Nicola Carson Groupie. Ibrahim Haddad, who is also a staff member of VU. Kaur Lovepreet. Daniel Philip Kneebone. Lilofi Atalovov. Lolita Malan Mujali Don. Tarake Raparaba Perara Otawaje. Sarbajit Sabajit. Thomas Sarantis. Singh Nirmal. Jeremy Spence. Kolambaji Katarura Jayan Winsinga. Chonka Tushanka Ayatakala. Michael Graham Beljangia. Majok Abian Dung. Navin Kumar. Daniel James Maganagan. Bachelor of Information Technology, Web and Mobile Application Development, Mark Jacob Alarmo. Travis Jahubi. Bachelor of Science, Biotechnology, Luke Joshua Banduerti Young. Mohanat Siddiq Hakim. Shiraz Siddiq Hakim. The Bachelor of Science, Chemistry, Ecology and Environmental Management, Brady Davis Hamilton. Bachelor of Science, Science for Teaching, Matthew James Laird. Diksha Bahardwaj. Bachelor of Construction Management Honours, Sean Andrew Purchase. Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Architectural Engineering, Hatiyam Saeed Ahmad Habib Abbas. Abdul Wahab Al-Usfour. Ibrahim Al-Harbi. Fatima Boland. Sultan Abdulaziz. Robert Anthony Valente. Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Civil Engineering, Abdul Rahman Al-Lawarsi. Mishal Al-Ghudari. Nasir Arshad. Prabjot Singh Bhatti. Benjamin James Burney. Khalid Al-Mubayyed. Sakiba Hussain. Shishta Kamajaga. Sachin Yoshi. Philip Kodazinski. Artem Makuch Malu Makuch. Muhammad Muhammad Fawaz. Munasinge Modeyan Salajeze Sajid Kumara Munasinga. Awaz Nasim. Rolly William Plant. Karamveer Singh. Sitaratan Tavaraja. Tita Thompson Thomas. Eduardo Torres Don. Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Noel Nigel Anthony Caldera. Muhammad Shabaz Ali Chawla. Mahakupra Jadra Mahala Parsan Utarana. Amandip Kaur. Muhammad Watib Khan. Rana Hamza Mushtaq. Noktri Duk Q. Muhammad Yasser Wadud. Wagas Abdul Ghafoor Malik. Bachelor of Engineering Honours, Mechanical Engineering, Fawaz Al-Ghatani. Samuel Harvey. Arif Hashimi. Nankakara Tisanaje Pasindu Lashkan. Vanyarakaje Kashuranga Siriwajanda. Monit Salinda Warisolia. Bachelor of Science Honours, Linda Diep. Christine Cerro Figueroa. Graduate Diploma in Project Management, Guerriardo Hidalgo. Master of Applied Information Technology, Hemant Acharya. Arsalan Ali. Punit Bindu Parwaj. Dimal Lajaram. Sakaisanul Hussain. Nguyen Harvin. Master of Engineering, Deepika. Vishal Bahadur Khatri. Erika Mai Panambu. Arul Kumar Mafatlal Patel. Shivani Verma. Master of Engineering, Building Fire Safety and Risk Engineering, Javier Arturo Pediaza Solorando. Master of Project Management, Lucia Javanovic Osanakov. Romil Nitin Vesteri. Mohammad Osman Saeed. Tushar Chekankumar Sherishimau. Wani Arachachi Kankaramaje Nadisha Dilrushki Wanarichichi. Master of Science, Research, Timothy Edward Ploza. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Engineering and Science. Chancellor, I now call upon the Dean of College of Law and Justice, Professor Michael Stocky.
Chancellor, I am honoured to present the graduates from the College of Law and Justice. Bachelor of Laws, Chantel Alberico. Jihan Baker. Louisa Campagna. Julia Claudia Casey. Alexandra Inga Del Porto. Yanni Drysdale. Molly Jane Golding. Jimmy Hoon. Christopher James Curry. Fung Lati Lee. Xiu Mun Lee. Sophie Marcus. Gabriela Margaritis. Elijah John Matthews. Andrea McGrath. Christina Papadopoulos. Pramita Kamal Reddy. Sean Allen Rogers. Mark Sada. Ashwinesh Murugan Sivaraja. Jessica Senka Bianca Suchik. Brandon Francis Tanti. Ugboto Benjamin Bulem. John Williams. Catherine Eliza Woods. Sarah Rua Yunan. Bachelor of Laws with Honours. Christina Marie Christofides, VU staff member. Lucienne Michelle Galea. Mohammed Kashifi. Adriana Maja Lisa Kisvarda. Rhiannon Jane McTaggart. Matthew Kevin Sen. Shimon Shabsi Salman Spiegler. Bachelor of Legal Practice Management, John Jabur. Bachelor of Legal Services, Jonalyn Mitra. Petulisa Amanda Tumalo Hudson. Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Arts, Megan Grace Chafer. Sienna Bell Foster. Larissa Leonardi. Danielle Melas. Vishal Vicky Prasad. Carlos Manuel Caresma. Syed Abdullah Rabbani. Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Business Financial Risk Management, Hayo Alberto Janimo. Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Business Management and Innovation, Tiana Del Campo. Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Business Music Industry, Samuel Roy Lyons. Bachelor of Laws and Bachelor of Psychological Studies, Ashley Lambert. Bachelor of Laws with Honours, Joshua Opie. Sina Om. Thomas Woodward. Graduate Certificate in Australian Migration Law and Practice, Jose Eduardo Aguila. Seema Ahmadzai. Atifa Atai. Christian Barbosa. Prince Beatty. Satish Chanda. Pawan Chowdhury. Gaurav Chawla. Chung Joseph Kuhn Hop. Taina da Costa Silva. Amandeep Singh Dhaliwal. Gurpreet Dhawan. Anuruddha Diaz. Gaurav Dugal. Madalena Eisenstadt. Alan Ramadan El Maghrabi. Edmund Cyril Galvez. Jagveer Gill. Lakhwinder Singh Gill. Peter Andrew Goh. Anand Guan. Bijaya Gurun. Intisar Hamid. Monique Rochelle Hanford. Fathi Hassan. Victor Manuel Herrera Zapata. Sami Hishe. Wani Poon Hussain. Ngozi Chidinma Iheanacho. Iman Jabakanji. Shekofa Jafari. Divya Jagi. Jisha John. Mayank Kapoor. Amrit Pal Kaur. Gurvinder Kaur. Tajinder Kaur. Bashir Keshtia. Vivian Carrel. Jeannie Kocher. Sujiva Kumarage. Stephen Min Lee. Lee Cheng Hao. Liang Peng. Lin Ji Hong. Yu Meng Ho. Nyi Kim Yeon. Bhupinder Pal Singh Mali. Debbie Massey. Robinson Matthew Mayalil. Robert McMahon. Muru Cavell. Minako Nakazawa. Manori Dili Na Nayakarir. Them Si Niru Bavi. Uan Nguyen. Nguyen T. Van An. Divine Grace Pancha. Garima Pasoria. Vikram Peter. Fraser William Pollock. Shramita Rajbanshi Shrestha. Catherine Ruiz. Najamuddin Sahito. Sefali Sambia. Amandip Sandhu. Thuvaraha Sasikuma. Ujwal Shah. Grishma Shahi. Daman Sharma. Supreme Shrestha. Bikramjit Singh. Mandeep Singh. Ranbir Singh. Priyanath Snelata. Soon Gu Lee. Sun Shumiao. Harwinder Singh Tahim. Ashok Talpadi. Manish Thati Pumula. Min Van Tran. Elizabeth Tuli Manu. Uma Uzma. Amandip Walia. Aloka Dashini Vikrama Sene Vitratne. Fahan Yaqub. Tolga Yilmaz. Jason Yuncheng Zhang. Zhang Junji. Zhang Liang. Zhao Juan. Master of Laws, Applied Migration Law, Kelly Leeds. Ahmad Wali Mohseni. Chancellor, an AgroTat degree is awarded to a student who has completed a substantial part of the course at a high level but has passed away before completing their degree. The AgroTat Award of Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Business, being conferred posthumously on Hang Tran. Hang's family and friends are here today, and Hang's husband, Richard, will accept the award on her behalf. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of graduates from the College of Law and Justice. Chancellor, I now call upon the Vice President Research, Professor Warren Payne, to present the doctoral candidates.
Chancellor, Doctor of Philosophy degrees are conferred on those who have completed a major program of original research, resulting in a significant new contribution to knowledge in the relevant field. The work generally includes a critical review of the literature, a systematic form of inquiry, and the preparation of a substantial thesis reporting the outcomes of the research. Chancellor, I present to you Suchana Bara, who by reason of a thesis entitled Non-Residential Urban Water Demand Modelling, a Disaggregation Approach, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. A significant volume of total urban water demand is used by non-residential customers. Based on customer activity and historical water use patterns, Suchana developed models at disaggregated levels to forecast non-residential water demand. Suchana's research also addressed the challenges in non-residential water demand modelling tools, which are a valuable resource for future research in this area. Suchana's supervisors were Ms. Anne Ng, Dr. Sho Muthukumaran, and Professor Chris Pereira. Chancellor, Dr. Suchana Bara. Chancellor, I present to you Bernice Davies, who by reason of a thesis entitled Regulating the Regulators, an empirical study of the influences on the research governance practices in Victorian public healthcare agencies, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Bernice investigated how the National Mutual Acceptance Model of Ethical Review impacts the research governance practices of public healthcare agencies that participate in multi-site clinical trials. Using institutional isomorphism theory, her research provided understanding of research governance in the healthcare sector and a model to guide future policy in this area. Bernice is working for the Victorian Department of Health and Human Services. Bernice's supervisors were Professor Anona Armstrong and Dr. Marie Fitzpatrick. Chancellor, Dr. Bernice Davies. Chancellor, I present to you Amel Nis Ansala Ediwiwera, who by reason of a thesis entitled Family Business Success through Work-Family Interface in Tourism in Sri Lanka, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Amali's research aimed to predict how family dynamics affected the success of small family businesses within the tourism industry in Sri Lanka. Her research publications filled a notable gap in theory by explaining the impact of both conflict and enrichment on the business-family interface. Amali found that spousal support, family harmony, family structure, family culture, family domination in decision-making and generational involvement were the main predictors of family business success. Amali is a senior lecturer at Kalanani University in Sri Lanka. Amali's supervisors were Professor Anona Armstrong and Mrs. Kumani Hedingala. Chancellor, I present Dr. Amali Nisansala Ediwiwara. Chancellor, I present to you Angelito Allen Gabriel, who by reason of a thesis entitled Funnel Risk Graph Method in the Design of Integrated Controls and Safety System, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Angelito investigated the novel funnel risk graph method in the design of integrated control and safety system with cybersecurity consideration. His research resulted in an integrated approach which is simplified, enhanced, cost-effective and accurate, mostly benefiting the oil and gas and mining industries. His research work has been published in top-tier engineering journals, and he is currently the Principal Control Systems and Instrumentation Engineer of Logicams, an ASX-listed company based here in Melbourne. Angelito's supervisors were Associate Professor Yuan Shi and Dr. Kagul Osnasoy. Chancellor, Dr. Angelito Allen Gabriel. Chancellor, I present Hikaru Horiguchi, who by reason of a thesis entitled Networks for Local Government, a case study of the kindergarten cluster management framework in Victoria, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Hikaru determined the value of network governance regulation between local governments and organisations providing kindergarten services. Her kindergarten cluster management policy framework guided her study of 4 local councils. She found that network modes of governance enable collaborative relationships and communication among participants in the networks. Hikaru's supervisors were Professor Anona Armstrong and Dr. Peter Demiduk. Chancellor, Dr. Hikaru Horiguchi. Chancellor, I present to you Chethuyuri Piyadasa, who by reason of a thesis entitled Effects of Commercially Available Pulsed Electromagnetic Field Devices on Bacterial Viability and Calcium Carbonate Precipitation, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. The effects of electromagnetic fields on living organisms and chemical processes has been a controversial area of research for many years. Via a thesis by publication including 4 high-level publications, Chethuyuri has laid the foundations for establishing the scientific basis for such effects. Her examiners were highly impressed with her research, and Chethuyuri is now employed as a science technician at Victoria University. Chethuyuri's supervisors were Professor John Orbell and Dr. Thomas Jaeger. Chancellor, Dr. Chethuyuri Piyadasa. Chancellor, I present to you Arif Dani Sutadayan, who by reason of a thesis entitled Development of a Cost-Effective River Water Quality Index, a case study of West Java Province, Indonesia, has satisfied the requirements for admission to the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. Evaluating the status of water quality is important to ensuring the water quality improvements programs are working well. Arif's study developed an index for water quality in rivers in West Java, Indonesia, through a new methodology for parameter selection that was cost-effective. This index can be used to communicate the water quality status and to provide a basis for circular improvements in water quality programs. Arif's supervisors were Mr. Nutin Mutil, Professor Chris Pereira, and Dr. Abdullah Yilmaz. Chancellor, Dr. Arif Dani Sutadayan. Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of doctoral candidates. I call upon the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Senior Vice-President, Professor Marcia Devlin, to present the University Medalist.
Chancellor, it is with great honour that I now present the University Medal for Academic Excellence. Victoria University awards these medals in order to recognise high-achieving students and demonstrate the university's commitment to excellence. There are up to 2 higher education medals awarded for each college per year in any of the following categories: undergraduate studies, undergraduate honours, and postgraduate coursework. Medals are awarded to those graduates who have achieved consistent academic excellence over the duration of their course and a grade point average of at least 6.8 out of a total of 7. We would like to welcome Brady Hamilton as the recipient of the Medal of Excellence in Undergraduate Studies for the College of Engineering and Science. Brady received excellent results throughout his course with a GPA of 7 out of 7. And an average mark of 90. Please welcome Brady. We would like to welcome Monique Handford as the recipient of the Medal of Excellence in Postgraduate Studies for the College of Law and Justice. Monique received and achieved excellent results throughout her course with a GPA of 7 out of 7. and an average mark of 83. Please welcome Monique Hanford. It is with great honour that I now present the Chancellor's Medal. Victoria University awards these medals to staff in order to recognise major personal achievements and their significant contribution to both Victoria University and to the community. Professor Peng Shi is Professor in Electrical Engineering in the College of Engineering and Science at Victoria University. Peng was a Senior Scientist in the Defence Science and Technology Organisation Australia and a Professor at the University of South Wales in UK. Today he is a Professor at both Victoria University and the University of Adelaide. Peng has been an Associate Editor or Editorial Board member for a number of scientific journals. In the 2018 Times Higher Education ranking, Peng was revealed to be leading the world for his expected output in publications in the top 1% of cited articles. Peng has also been recognised as one of the world's leading researchers in the Thomas Reuters list of highly cited researchers 2014 and 2015. In 2017, Peng was named one of the world's hottest researchers on the planet, with his papers rapidly accruing citations all over the world. Peng ranked equal 7th in a hot papers list by Metrics House Clarivate Analytics, which means his papers accumulate many citations in the journals indexed by Clarivate within 2 months of their release. Professor Shi, a systems and control theory expert, released 17 such papers last year, putting him on an elite list of 21 researchers with more than 13 rapidly cited blockbusters in 2016. Please welcome Professor Peng Shui.
Chancellor, Deputy Vice Chancellor, families and friends, staff members, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, our graduates, a very good morning to all of you. I'm very honored and humbled to be the recipient of this year's Chancellor's Medal for my contributions to the university's research and scholarship. I would like to thank our Chancellor, Professor George Peppers, and Vice Chancellor, Professor Peter Dawkins, and also Pro-Vice Chancellor Research, Professor Warren Penn, as well as the University's Council for selecting and presenting me with this award. Victoria University has provided me very generous support throughout my time here, which is essential. Otherwise, my achievements would have not been possible. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all my colleagues and postgraduate students for their support. My research is focused on mathematical modeling, analysis, and design for real-world application systems. This includes a number of areas, such as manufacturing systems, power systems, smart grid, wireless sensing networks, internet security, and artificial intelligence systems. Taking into account uncertain dynamics, robustness, stability, reliability, and system performance optimization. A practical example is a power plant monitored by sensors, and the data is transmitted to the control center by internet. Then a new control signal will be produced and fed back to the systems to ensure the entire power plant is stable and reliable with the required output. During this process, we should look at some technical issues, such as data transmission delay, package drop-off, internal and external attacks. Other examples include coordinating multiple autonomous vehicles to move to specific locations in a timely manner to conduct missions such as bomb strikes and emergency rescue, which use techniques such as signal and image processing, fault detection, and formation control. It has been a great pleasure for me to make my contribution to Victoria University's research program and promote the university's global reputation. Some people have said to me, "You have published so many technical papers. Why are you still working so hard?" To which I reply, because I have a strong interest in research to explore new innovations in my field, which makes me motivated, excited, of course, sometimes exhausted. However, when your work is recognized, your new ideas and findings are published, acknowledged, and followed by your peers, there is a feeling of great satisfaction and a reward that is only fueled from the accumulation of hard work and effort. Everyone sitting here today should have this same feeling. A big congratulations to our graduate students. You should be very, very proud of yourself for the last few years, and your hard work is now recognized and paid off. Today marks an exciting new chapter in your life, and I wish all of you the very best for the exciting new challenges ahead. Whatever you do, believe yourself and try your best, then achieve your best potential. We should all be very proud that we have studied and worked at Victoria University. We should continue contributing to the university's further development to increase its standing in all aspects, nationally and internationally. Lastly, I would like to thank my wife, Feng Mei, my son, Michael, and my daughter, Bao. Their love, support, and encouragement throughout my life has been unforgettable. Thank you very much, and enjoy your day. Thank you.
Thank you and congratulations, Professor Shi. I now invite Sister Kamayaya to speak on behalf of the graduates. Sister graduated today with a Bachelor of Engineering, Civil Engineering, gaining a grade point average of 7 out of 7. Sister won numerous awards during her studies, including Most Outstanding First Year Student and an Australian Steel Institute Award. She was active in the Women in Science and Engineering Club on campus, and Sister also loves teaching. She has taught music to primary school students in Australia and has done volunteer teaching at orphanages in Indonesia and Cambodia. Please welcome Sister Kamajaya.
Chancellor, Deputy Vice-Chancellor, Council members, distinguished guests, academics and teaching staff, my fellow graduates, family and friends. It is an honor to give the valedictory address on behalf of today's graduating class. Being a valedictorian has been my dream since I was in high school, Therefore, it still feels like a dream standing here today, representing all of the graduates. Firstly, I want to congratulate all of the graduates, family, and friends. Today is a very big day. It is the day we have been waiting for since the first day we came to VU. My mom and auntie come here from Indonesia, especially for my graduation. Therefore, I could imagine that a lot of families here also come from overseas for this special occasion. Congratulations to all of you. Getting this degree is an achievement for all of us. I'm sure that it wasn't easy for all of us to be here today. It takes a lot of struggles and sacrifices. We have overcome all of the obstacles in our studies. Thus, I'm very proud to be one of you here today. We all have different journey at VU, but we have one thing in common. It is the opportunity we took on studying at VU to learn and build our knowledge and skills, to be someone who could contribute to the community, to be someone who could make our families and friends proud. Starting from this dream, we now have come all the way to this day. The day we could enthusiastically say we have all the required knowledge and skills to join and contribute to the community and make a difference. It was indeed a long journey from the first time we started our studies to this day, but it sure feels very fast and we will miss the time we spent at VU. The first time I came to VU, I was not sure of myself. I was raised to be a pianist. Therefore, to be a civil engineer was a very big and hard decision for me. Throughout my study at VU, I have struggled in many ways, but I have never felt alone. I have met so many amazing people at VU who has helped me to this day. First, I have an amazing course coordinator, Dr. Rudy van Staden, who is not only my pillar of support, but also all of the civil engineering students' pillar of support. I also have a mentor and friend, Ayas Ahmad, who is my role model and always by my side. Best of all, I have amazing teachers and tons of friends who has went through everything together with me. Studying at VU is best not only because of its teaching environment, but also because of the teachers, staffs, friends, and students who are really amazing. Therefore, I would like to express my sincere gratitude to all of them on behalf of the graduates. I believe that all of us has grown, not only in our studies, but also in all different aspects since the first time we came to VU. There are countless of opportunities at VU that have helped us to build ourselves. I took part in different activities and organizations such as Lead to Change program and Women in Science and Engineering Club. Although we might join different activities and organizations, I could confidently say it was a valuable experience and leaves us with precious memories. Not forgetting, it helps us recognize our weaknesses, improve ourselves, and build who we are. Thank you, VU, for an amazing journey and opportunity to build ourselves. Last but not least, thank you to all of our families for their endless support. It would have been impossible for me to be graduated today without the support from my sister, Beatrix Neisha, who is still studying her master's degree, my father, who has worked very hard to ensure that I got the best possible education, and my mother, who is an inspiration for me. With this, I'm sure that it would be impossible for all of the graduates as well to reach this level without the support from their loved ones. Thank you, families and friends, for all of the support and encouragement we have received during our studies. Let's celebrate and remember this day. We have become closer to our goals and dreams in life. Congratulations, graduating class of 2018, and good luck for the next chapter ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, Sister. I now invite the Deputy Vice-Chancellor and Senior Vice-President, Professor Marcy Devlin, to read the charge to our new graduates.
Chancellor, could I ask all new graduates to please stand? I charge you, as graduates of Victoria University, to uphold our commitment to excellence in the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities in your chosen occupations and industries and in your further studies. Engagement, by the way you use your knowledge, skills and capabilities for the benefit of local and global communities. And access, along with equity and respect, by the way you connect with people from diverse countries, cultures, socioeconomic and educational backgrounds. Let it be known that you are a graduate of Victoria University, defined by a commitment to excellence, engagement and access in everything that you do. I charge you to make a difference to the world by modelling these values and behaviours and by being courageous in the way you play your part in solving problems in your work and in the broader community. Please be seated.
Thank you, Deputy Vice-Chancellor. I would now like to welcome back our Chancellor, Mr. George Pappas, to offer his final congratulations. Thank you, George.
Thank you very much again, Susan. And in case you hadn't noticed, it's pretty obvious that I enjoy these graduation ceremonies. They're the highlights of my year at Victoria University. And there are many reasons why I really appreciate officiating at these ceremonies. One of them, of course, is that I get the opportunity to see you, our graduates, to see the wonderful achievements that you've had, and to hear in particular from past graduates, from people like Renee, who have been through Victoria University and now forging a very important career and having an impact on the community, to listen to valedictorians like Sister, who represent all of you, who have worked so hard to earn your qualification from Victoria University. And of course, to listen to people like Professor Pong Shi, who not only has had a profound impact on you as students, on the research that we do at VU, and also on the world through his innovative research. It really is a delight for me to come to these ceremonies, and as I said, it's the highlight of my year and my work as Chancellor. Susan said I would offer my final congratulations, and that is to congratulate you as an audience, all of you, the families and friends and supporters who are here, as well as the graduates. I think there are two tests for audiences who come to Victoria University's graduation ceremonies. The first one is, do they pay attention and listen respectfully to all of the speeches? And you did that, even to my very long speech. So I think you deserve congratulations for being so attentive during all of the speech making. And secondly, you deserve congratulations for celebrating. You started off very quietly, but you got into the spirit of things and really gave every one of our graduates the appropriate accolades and acclaim and the congratulations that they deserve. So in keeping with the grade point averages that we've talked about today, I'm going to give you a 7 out of 7. That's a perfect score. Passing these two important tests. Now, graduates, we did ask you to do lots of complicated things, Now I'm going to ask you to do a very simple thing. I'd like the graduates to remain seated. That's easy enough, isn't it? But I want everybody else to stand up, please. Family, friends, supporters, everybody else, stand up, because we're going to give them a standing ovation. A loud, enthusiastic, standing ovation to say congratulations for all of your achievements. Well done to our graduates. Thank you.
Chancellor, that brings to a close the formal proceedings of this graduation ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I extend an invitation to all graduates and guests to join him and the university procession in the view on level 4 for refreshments. Now, for safety's sake, I ask guests to remain in their places until the university procession and the new graduates have left the atrium. Guests will then be invited to leave once the procession and all graduates have departed. Now, would everyone please stand?